Captain America, The Winter Soldier, the sequel to Captain America First Avenger, or I should say The Avengers, which came out in 2012, hits theaters, well, or I should say has been in theaters for the past couple weeks and is still number one at the box office. But who the hell cares? That's probably what you're thinking. You want to know my thoughts on this one, right? Well, it was awesome. Yeah. I mean, obviously, I don't know why I only put this on my runner-up list. It should have been on my most anticipated list. Why did I even put Guardians of the Galaxy on the list? Well, let's not judge too quick and let's not get too carried away. My thoughts on this one, yes, it was excellent. I didn't really know what to expect out of seeing the trailers. I thought the trailers looked okay. The Winter Soldier, I didn't really know too much about. I knew it was going to be about how Steve Rogers was trying to adjust to modern-day life, you know, in the 21st century, considering he was obviously frozen, and the Avengers seemed like he was still trying to adjust. I thought the beginning was, well, yeah, it started out with good action, and of course you have also Scarlett Johansson as Black Widow, or Natasha, but who cares? Everybody calls her Black Widow. Yeah, she's obviously hot as shit, just as she was in the Avengers. There is, I think, one mention of Tony Stark, or I should say Iron Man. But without getting carried away, yeah, it starts out with some really good action sequences. They're very well done. It does start out a little bit slow, but it takes its good time to develop. You know, like I said, trying to have Steve Rogers adjust to the modern day. Like he goes to the museum, or I should say the Smithsonian. And he meets up with, you know, the woman from the first one, I should say, from, you know, she's older now. I think that, you know, it does a really good job with that, even though it's a lot of dialogue here and there. It is a little confusing at first trying to understand, like, what's going on, but after a while, it opens itself up very well, and you get it after a while. I'm not going to try to spoil too much on this review, but yeah, it really, even though if you're a little bit confused at first, like, what's going on with the whole thing with S.H.I.E.L.D., and, you know, like, why they sent out to do this and that. Like I said, I don't want to spoil too much, but it definitely explains itself very well if you watch the whole movie. Yes, it is just slightly over 2 hours, but don't worry, it goes very fast, believe me. I mean, especially the last, like, 45 minutes of it. I mean, the last hour, I don't think there's really too many slow parts of this movie. It's outstanding. I mean, it's, in fact, even better than the first one, or should I dare to say even better than the Avengers? Probably not now. Well, it explains, of course, the Avengers too, just like Iron Man 3 did. And like I said, it's very well acted, and yes, there is a cameo appearance by Stan Lee. I shouldn't really explain it. And yes, there is a scene during and after the credits. The one during the credits is important, and because, of course, there is a sequel Avengers movie called The Avengers 2 Age of Ultron. The after credits one, it's more worth it than the first Avengers after credits scene. I mean, that one was pretty pointless, but this one, it does have some point to it without really spoiling anything. I can't really explain too much without spoiling it. But otherwise, very good movie. When I say worth seeing in 3D, actually, I saw it in IMAX 3D. I thought it was going to be a waste, just like Thor 1 was. And like Iron Man 3, I saw that in IMAX 3D, and that was pretty pointless. But much to my surprise, this one was definitely actually worth it. I didn't see the first Captain America in 3D. I thought it was going to be a waste after the first Thor movie, but this one was surprisingly worth it. I mean, there was a lot of impressive 3D images with the explosions, just like the first Avengers. So I don't know what's up with the consistency of 3D with the Avengers movies. I guess they really favored Captain America this time around. I don't know what's up with it. But overall, great film. Definitely go see it. The Stars and Stripes stay strong forever, I guess, as they would say, right? Yeah, I'm not sure what the next Avengers... I don't know if they're going to do another Incredible Hulk movie. I'd like to see one, but it doesn't sound like it. I haven't seen anything on IMDb. But so far, the Avengers 2 Age of Ultron, I guess, will be next for this franchise. Thor the Dark World, Iron Man 3, I guess that's it. But overall, great film. Definitely a must-see if you're a Marvel Avengers fan. Rockin' 2 remotes with Wii Motion Plus is up. It's that good. Till next time, keep watching.